David, let's move it over to the wide receiver position. Jacob Copeland, he is going to do his best to impress NFL scouts as well. He's gone, set us up at wide receiver. I was looking at Justin Shorter's name and not remembering whether he's gone or he's back.
He is back, Mark. He had that scary injury in the bowl game versus UCF right there at the end of that game. And we had him on the Gator Collective, which is a NIL collective run by the fan base. And I was able to host an event with him and asked him about that injury. He said, all is good. He is expected to be, recovering fully, but he said there's a few minutes right there at the end of that UCF game. He doesn't remember at all. So it was a scary situation. They had to cart him off the field toward the end of that game, but all was good there for Justin Shorter, who had very, very similar stats to Jacob Copeland last year. Jacob Copeland left Florida, transfers to Maryland, but Justin Shorter, yeah, I mean he's going to be the leader of the group, as I said, led Florida last year with very similar stats as Jacob Copeland. And then behind him, you probably look at Trent Rittemore, Xavier Henderson. That'd be your top three wide receivers as you go into spring, as you probably go into fall next year as well. Whittemore, Henderson have played a lot of football the last couple of years. So Shorter, Whittemore, Henderson, there's your top three receivers. And then you have contributors and Jamarcus Weston, Jaquavion Frazier did some nice things last year as well. And then Marcus Burke also, who had didn't have a whole lot of stats last year, but when he did, he made them really count, Mark, with big catches down the field, in particular that South Carolina game last year. So Florida's really got to find some depth, some more proven depth behind Shorter, Weston, and Frazier's or Henderson. When you look at that, I'm still waiting for that Xavier Henderson to kind of break out, maybe live up to that high recruiting profile that Florida so desperately needs at that wide receiver position, Mark, because I don't know if they have that one go-to guy yet. I don't know if they have that one burner guy yet. There's the guys have potential to be that, but we're still waiting, and spring practice will be the first time we get to see that because Billy Napier's offense, it'll be run-focused. It'll be I won't necessarily say run-heavy, but you're probably looking anywhere from 55 to 60% run and then hit some big passes in the passing game. We're using play action based off of that run. So you're going to have receivers that are able to beat some one-on-one coverage when the coverage is really looking for Florida to run the ball. Go beat your man on the play action pass, get down the field. That is where I see somebody like maybe Marcus Burke, Xavier Henderson really being able to come and show their worth there at the wide receiver position.